Hello, fellow MGO players, Cypher here, and this is a public service announcement or PSA for you. And I know that a lot of us have become victims very recently, especially in the past month, of something that has become almost like an epidemic problem in a sense. And it's actually, in my opinion, it's a lot worse than lag switching, mowing, ladder glitch, grenade glitch, the vamp glitch, a whole bunch of glitches, problems that MGO has had. And Konami and Sony are on the case on this because they've been aware by many reports from many gamers, including myself, about the situation, and they are very aware of it. And they're actually very pissed because one of the informations they gave to me in an email was that by the tone of whoever was writing it, and even though it was professionally written, I give them credit, they were not happy at all, for what was happening, and I don't blame them. This is really bad, especially at the early this year. What was it, in April, when PSN got hacked by rogue members of Anonymous. So yeah, and it seems those rogue members are still going out and about. Now, the problem that I'm talking about is called the Disturbed Denial of Service Cyber Attack, or DDoS. And as I say, it being classified as a cyber attack, it is a cyber crime as well. So that means you perform it, you are a criminal. Just like hacking is. If you're lag switching, you're just a complete, well, in terminology I usually give to these individuals, a douchebag loser. Glitchers and hackers are the ones usually performing these things. Oh well. Now, the footage you're seeing in the background it shows a good example of how can someone perform this attack outside of a game room. Because most times you have to be within the game's lobby room to perform the attacks. But this is a very good example showing it happening. Now, most times you're going to see DDoS inside tournament and survival, more likely, but lately it seems they're starting to pop up into free battles as well. And luckily enough, it seems that Konami has been stepping up, especially since we just had an update yesterday, kind of a day early, and of course we're talking about August 15th, it seems it's been controlled a bit better, from my point of view at least. But still seems that there's still some crap going around. But every online game out there has some form of crap. Even the Call of Duty games and Private Battlefield as well. They got their crap. Now, these people that perform it are, honestly, I don't know what's going through their heads because, like I said, they're kind of douchebag losers. It's like, why do it? Is it for the virtual money to earn virtual gear? If so, seriously, get out of dang life. It's really pathetic. Alright? Why do it when, if you get caught big time, you're going to be going to jail and probably paying an extensive fine for your crimes? Now, every internet service provider, or ISP, has rules in place for such occasion. And usually they say is if you perform such a thing, like, any kind of cyber attack thing, hacking, whatever, you pretty much are going to void your contract, and they have the right to remove you from it and actually discontinue your service. And of course, a lot of these glitcher, hacker douchebags are young, underage kids under the age of 13. Well, we'll say 15, because 13, is about, that's the majority range, but 15 is the, the highest that I've met. And it'll be funny when mommy and daddy come and go online and realize, hey, I can't go online. They contact their provider and realize, oh, little Johnny, was doing something wrong. It's like they say, oh, sorry, your internet thing's gone because little Johnny was doing something wrong on his little online game. Well, little Johnny's probably going to lose his PS3 and whatever systems, and, well, go get in trouble big time. Right? Now, of course, international laws, and maybe definitely here in the United States, have like I said, laws in place for that very reason, in order to against these idiots. If you hack or do any cyber attack, you're pretty much violating that act, and of course that's jail time. And I'm not talking about about 5 years in jail. No, we're talking about 5 to probably 20, maybe 20 being the most, years in jail plus a hefty fine. And of course that's now officially on your permanent record. And I don't think it's really worth it to do it, honestly. And of course, now Sony's just going to record your MAC address, which every PS3 owns, including all the information about like their ISPs also on their PS3. They can just pretty much say that you did this. We're pretty much going to count your contract. Even say, they put like a fake account or something, and they see it happen again. They're just going to do it all over again. As then say, it's coming from the same person. Boom, done deal. And of course, yes, we all know that Konami has failed us time and time again, but they are trying to do their best to fix it. You gotta give them credit. You have to give them credit. Now, for those that are recording these idiots in action doing it, keep up the good work. We need people like you in order to stop them. And I know quite a few people out there have been doing it. I'm one of them, followed by another person known as GTA, and a few others out there. I can't remember the names right now. If you do, you can comment on it and say, yes, here's the link to my video that's showing it, and we're in business. Alright, record, report, continue doing it. That's all you do. I know it seems tedious. It's like the old days with the lag switching and mounting, but this is really bad. So yeah. Now, for those who have been on kind of like on a fence line, thinking, this ain't gonna happen to me. It's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, folklore, myth. Wrong. It is true, and it will happen to you eventually. If you play survival and/or tournament, you might be experiencing it down the road. So, just a little forewarning. Now, of course, for those that are supporting these douchebag losers, I got a question for you. Why support them? Alright? Do you really don't care? Like, this game, which is fairly cool and awesome, it has this problem, and you're not going to stop it? And you're just going to protect these idiots? Why? There is no value behind it, because technically you'd be classified as like an accomplice, and you might be going to jail as well. Well, maybe not jail, but you're probably going to get banned. And of course, for those who are doing performance, just stop it. Just stop. And if you comment and say, I'm a sore loser, I can't beat them, I can't beat you and all that stuff, don't even bother commenting it, because it is just pointless to do. Alright? Complete pointless. Alright? Well, of course, you do whatever you want to do, is how it's going to be, but still, it's pointless to do it. It's not worth it. You keep on doing it. I'm sorry, but just stop. Just stop. Because I'll just record your information, send you off to YouTube, and inform them that you are telling how to commit a crime. And they're probably most willing to remove you from YouTube, delete your account. And you think they won't do it? Well, they will. Looking up, George Hotz has not had that happen to his account, to my knowledge. If it has, well, haha. If not, well, oh well, eventually probably will have in due time. But of course, there's others out there that do it as well, and that means they have not, but no. Video games technically do have the ability of being kind of susceptible to it. Well, what you can do about it, correct? Like I said, just keep reporting and recording. Now, definitely, you'll see here, the video is definitely is, when it happens, everyone almost gets this connection not stable or seeing us. Like, guns are going to go automatic, people freeze in place, and everyone's getting pretty much bored, the host can't do any further, and they'll lose connection to the server, and then followed by the network if it's very severe. It's just problematic. Now, there's one group in MGO North America, and probably as well as in Europe, that have been doing glitches and stupidity shit for a number of months, even a year. and they're known as Frozen Gear. And Frozen Gear's been doing it. You can look, just go MGO Frozen Gear, and you're gonna find people actually perform. You're doing like 1v1, or actually seeing the person actually doing them. So they've been doing this for over a year, and of course, a lot of the Frozen Gear members are part of a website known as Unforgivable Gamers. And I probably said it wrong, but it's Unforgivable Gamers pretty much. And that site is literally home for all hackers and glitchers. And tell the truth, and since they're doing this DDoS things, I'm amazed that law enforcement has not gone in there and actually told them to remove those things immediately or face being shut down. Of course, they probably say, oh, I got my First Amendment right, I can do whatever I want, say whatever I want. There is some stipulations, but they can still warrant you to be, forced off if they desire some. All right. So, but yeah, DDoS problematic across the board. It's happened to me like at least 3-4 times already, to my knowledge. It's happened about 1 to 2 times to a good friend of mine, and it's happened to others that I know of. It's just not worth it in the end to do that, because we know who you are that does it. We're willing to just say, hey, Sony, Konami, here you go. This person, this PSN ID, if we know the PSN ID, gamer ID, character name ID, we're just going to say, yeah, this person's been doing it. Hey, remove them, ban them. Especially, I've told Konami, hey, you have the information, the personal information for this person. Tell law enforcement, tell Sony about it. They were probably willing to do something about it. Alright, look at South Africa. They did a police raid on a jailbreak PS3 factory. Someone was doing it. You don't think Sony's won't do this? Go after you hackers? Huh, they will. Well, let's keep up this fight against them as best we can and stop these hacker glitching douchebag losers for good. See ya.